Hello YouTubes, this is Grimweird coming back at you with more Enigmatica 2 Expert Mod Pack playthrough action for Minecraft 1.12.2. Alrighty, so I've put paired intertank from our Pyrotheum supply. Let's see, we've got 170 buckets there. We've got 16 buckets in the intertanks. And I've also got I don't know, maybe 90 buckets on me. I'm not sure what this says. Level 1000 per 9th. I don't know what that is. Bottom line is I got a bunch on me as well. So that is cool. And I've got the other intertank set up on our space station since that's pretty much going to be the new permanent home of our rocket. We're going to be warping the space station around and then taking the rocket down to planets. So, yep, got blazing Pyrotheum here. So we're good to go there. So let's take a look at this. Our carbon collection cartridges are doing fine. I think everything is good. We've still got gravity. We've got plenty of dilithium crystals to be warping around, and a lot more backup here, including backup oxygen apparently. So I think we are good to roll, and now we want to warp the station to someplace new and fun. So if we go select planet, so apparently there's lots of stuff you can do with sending out satellites and collecting data and doing planetary tracking and etc. to actually locate planets, but that's all turned off in this mod pack. So apparently we get to just select our planets. So I think we wanted to go to here and here. So I did a search. The first place I'd like to go is someplace where there's going to be blazing pyrotheum, just to make sure that we have plenty of rocket fuel. And so I think Mercury is going to be pretty hot, and I think Venus might be. I can't remember about Venus, but Novus apparently has good ores, and that's the main reason we're out here, is to find ores. So we're going to go ahead and select Novus. Fuel cost is 500 out of 1,000, but we have tons of dilithium crystals on board, so we should be fine. So let's warp. Ooh, that's cool. So we are flying. I might have to move this guy here just so, we make the control panel look all, organized and whatnot. Like this is the bridge. Pretty cool. I have no idea how long this takes, but yeah. Presumably soon we will be zoning into a new dimension. To boldly go where no one has gone before. I should put a big skylight here as well. So I should have a sign prepared for Novus, so we'll get that out. I gotta remember to do that. My digital miner is still back on Luna. It's probably done, so I should probably go check on it and either hit it again or collect it and bring it here. Depends on if we find what we want. Right now, I don't really have a feel for how much of the things we're gonna need. So we are after the destabilized clathrate from like destabilized redstone, energized clathrate, which I think is glowstone related, and resonant clathrate, which is end pearl related, and then the draconium ores. But right now, I just need to get enough to close out this chapter, and then when we get into draconic evolution and bragging rights, then we'll have a feel for how much of this stuff we need. And as long as we know where to get it, we can always teleport back there using our brown magic ability on our Osgoglass signs, Osgoglass handled battle signs. There are tons of other teleportation options in here. Ooh, I think we're there. Nice. So yeah, that looks a little inhospitable. We came here looking for blazing pyrotheum and other things, and it definitely looks like it's a warm planet. So, yeah, we can put away that and that. Yeah, leave that out. Gotta remember to put that back in the base. Don't need that. Gonna bring some blocks, and actually I might bring some these. I always feel more comfortable. I know I don't need to build a base or a structure or a pillbox wherever we are going, but I always just feel more comfortable knowing that I'm logging into a secure location or teleporting into that. So now I think we just go down there. The space station ID is still in the guidance system, but I don't think I necessarily need a planetary ID chip until I'm trying to come back here. So let's just... Alright, so there it says Destination Novus. We are up on our thing, so we can see our base around us. That's pretty cool. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. We're going to hit space and take off. T-minus 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Very cool. So I'm keeping an eye on the left side at the bottom, the fuel. I'm just curious how much fuel we're going to use going down so that I know if I need to worry about fueling up on the planet to get back up. I do have some fuel on me, so I'm not worried about it. I just don't want to like try and go somewhere and realize I don't have fuel. Just trying to get a good feel for how all this works. Alright, we're going to press space to descend. Well, we can still see the same constellations, so that's sort of cool. That reminds me, I think there may be one constellation I haven't found yet. And I haven't taken out my Astral Sorcery book recently to see if I got any more levels to add any more perks. I'm not exactly sure how that works. if you have to do astral sorcery related stuff, or if you get it just from leveling, or what. All right, doing some reentry, and oh boy, this doesn't exactly look like what I was expecting. All right, so I guess the ground just hasn't spawned in. It looked like we were on a tiny little asteroid. We'll go ahead and make us a spot. In case we wander off looking for ore, gotta be able to find our way back to our rocket. And it is prepped to go back. We have plenty of fuel, and if we were to press space now, we'd go back up to station 1, which is exactly what we want. So let's hop down. Are we on like just a massive mountain? Is that what's going on here? Oh, we're at Y244 for crying out loud. Ay caramba. Massive mountain indeed. What is this? Ash block. Interesting. Is that dirt related or stone related? I think it might be dirt. Yeah, dirt. I'm just going to go ahead and make something stable for us to stand on. So nothing complicated, just a little structure for us to put our teleportation spot in, and with a stable floor and etc. I have no idea what kind of monsters spawn on what planets. I think monsters do spawn on some planets. Oh, I just noticed the biome. We are in a volcanic island. Interesting. I'm just going to make us a little quick shelter here, in case anything crazy comes along. Again, this is probably completely unnecessary, but like I said, I just feel more comfortable knowing I've got a spot to call home on whatever dimension I'm in. That's probably good enough. And we're going to get out our Novus sign, and we'll put the do that. Check to make sure it works. Yep. Alrighty. So, and we got our port set up, so we're good to go there. And so now let's take a look. Now it's been since yesterday, and I've forgotten which things we're after. Let's see, is it this one? Novus, yes. So we got a 0.53 chance of getting that. Not the redstone one. Aha, so they're at around 62. We got a small chance of getting, what was that? Oil shale. Oh, that's not even what I'm after. What about these? Okay, so I think it was mostly just the energized netherrack that we're after here. And it was, now I've already spaced what level. It is nice and big band down around 30. So we basically just need to go downtown. Just double check and make sure that flight works here, which it does. Wow, we were way up in the air, so I'm going to try and oh, that's the other thing we want to do is see if we notice any pyrotheum. I think I read that there's pyrotheum on the surface around here. Should be fairly easy to spot, but I don't know about this particular biome. Aha, down out of the clouds, that's helpful. Ah, there's plenty of blazing pyrotheum down there. Excellent. Did I remember to bring my fluid pump? Yes. Unfortunately, I don't have a big vat on me. Alright, that's okay. We can come back later. We still got plenty of blazing pyrotheum. I mostly just wanted to verify that I had a place to get it. So now if we run out of fuel before we find all of the stuff we need, I can just come down here and suck up these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pools. I'm sure we'll never need that much. Is this the like crater of some huge volcanic island? I'm thinking maybe it is. With all this lava, this is going to be a bit of fun to dig down in. So what I might want to do... Oh, hey, look, a dragon. Interesting. A dead dragon. We're going to go ahead and see if he's got a heart on him. Because I think we will need more hearts than we have. And I think I saw a heart there. Yes. I wonder if he spawned here but then died from lack of oxygen. Anyway, as I was saying, there's so much lava here that I'm not sure I want to dig straight down. We're at Y136 and we want to get down to like 30. So I might fly around a moment here and see if we can spot a ravine. An open ravine. And if we can fly down into it, and hopefully that will get us a good share of the way down to the energized clathrate we're looking for. Oh man, this place is crazed. And of course it's raining. We definitely don't need to worry about blazing pyrotheum. So we can teleport back here and get all we want. So rocket fuel is taken care of. That makes me happy because I wasn't looking forward to making a any kind of big refinery, petroleum refinery thing if I didn't need to. Well, I'm not really seeing any open ravines for us to go down into. So we might just have to bite the bullet and dig straight down, which is no big deal. I am immune to fire damage, so it ain't no thing. But just because I'm immune to it doesn't mean my armor is, and I don't want to burn it all up. But yeah, it's looking like the lowest we're going to get in this area is still down around 120, so we're just going to have to dig straight down. And as we hit lava, we'll just have to dodge and parry and spin. So let's go ahead and get down here. I'm going to throw out some of these thingamajigs. Light this area up. And let's just get to it. This will be a bit slow for a second here until I get down in here and land. Just wanted to make sure we weren't running too much into lava. Wow, you know, this is going to take forever, so I'm going to just start vein mining. Hey, now we're down to stone. That's good. We can fly, so might as well take advantage of that. So at least we'll be airborne if we uncover a bunch of lava down here, which I'd be amazed if we don't. And we have an unbreakable pick and full saturation from our environmental tech personal nanobot beacon, and more dilithium ore, so that's here. It's cool. Also keeping my eyes open for other interesting stuff. Hey, that's what we're after. Alright, and again, I don't know how much of it we actually need. So I'm just going to mine around here. It looks like it's pretty plentiful here. I already see 2 more veins. So we'll just go ahead and grab whatever we can smash and grab here real quick. And let's go sideways a bit, see if there's any more at this level. There's some over there. There's a bunch over here. Bang, bang. More dilithium. Ooh, what's that? Charred cobblestone. You know what that is. We know what that is. That, my friends, is probably a dragon lair. The question is he alive or dead? I really don't need to kill more dragons. However, how can I pass up killing a space dragon? I mean, come on. There it is. Hey, buddy. You look pretty dead to me. He is deceased. Poor guy. We probably don't need all that ash, do we? And I don't need that or that. There we go. Now we got room to right click with an open hand, get him to drop all his goodness. And we want that heart. There's Not a lot of chests in here, but we might as well check the ones we got. We don't need any of that. Let's see, what do we got here? Empowered. That's good. Alright, so sort of anemic. A bunch of emeralds in the wall, and other gemstones. But I think that does it for our trip here. I didn't notice any other ores in the walls that we are after. So, where are we at? We're at Y14. Let's just go ahead and do a little bit of vein mining down at bedrock level. Gotta get out of this dragon area, or all we're gonna see is more stuff. More charred this and charred that. Guess it doesn't hurt to pick up some diamonds or some emeralds, but I think we got plenty of them. Okay, there we go. Aha! I'm glad I continued to look, because this is another thing that we need. The nether version of draconium ore. And there's a decent amount of it, so that's good. Now, we don't need draconium ore. We got plenty of that coming from our tier 6 vein miner. Whoa, don't. But this is good to know. Good to know that this is here. So we'll just collect a bit of it. I see a bit more of the energized netherrack here too. And a nice safe cave to run around in, so let's take a look at that. Lots of gems here. Some diamond, rubies, emeralds. Some lithium and thorium. And other stuff like that. Alright, I think we are probably good to call this a win and move on to our next planet. What's that? Oh, charged surge quartz. That looks weird. Alrighty, let's break out our Novus sign. Teleport. Whoa, that was not our Novus sign. This is our Novus sign. Alright, so we are back up top, and we have our teleportation site here. So we are good to come back if we need any more of that stuff. But for now, we want to fly back to our station. Take off. Alright. Mission accomplished. So we have 3 more things to get, I think. We need the destabilized redstone version of clathrate, the ender version of clathrate, and the endstone version of draconium. And then we are done with advanced rocketry. Gotta stop looking at that. It's gonna give me a seizure or something. We will descend onto our station. So I think Stella was another one I wanted to hit up. I think it has a good chance at, let's see, this. Is this what I want? Yeah, 5.5% on the destabilized redstone ore. So that seems to be the place to go for that one. I'm going to pause the recording here, and we will reset and head to Stella in a moment. Okay, I shrunk my GUI, and it definitely works better with the warp controller. So we're going to head for Stella now, and warp. And I'm going to turn my GUI back up because I'm old and my eyes are bad. All right, so we're starting to get to a point where we've seen this before and it takes a while. So I'm going to pause the recording and we will pick this up when I land on Stella. All right, we are coming in for a landing on Stella. Looks like it's going to be a forest planet. Alrighty. Lots and lots of vegetation here. So our rocket's way up in a tree, which I think is sort of unavoidable when you come to this planet. Let's go ahead and make our obligatory waypoint in case we wander off. Chasing space squirrels. The color of that water is pretty vibrant. I wonder if that's actually mana. I think it might be. If it's mana, I think it gives us like levitate if we get in it. We're regenerating. It's giving us regeneration. I wonder if that means that this is like the water that does that is like the mystical grove water, I think. We got Botania flowers. That's sort of cool. Kind of. Oh yeah, sacred oak leaves. So this is like an entire mystical grove thing. Obviously, we need to go all industrial on it and strip mine it. Like the horrible humans that we are. Nothing seems to be spawning. It is... I guess it's just now coming to sunset. It's hard to tell day or night with this purple sky. There's a bunch of water over here, like a lake or something. Might be nice just to get a little open space. Take a look around. Was hoping this was going to be a ravine, but not so lucky. Some rubber tree. Alright, well, that's probably enough rubber decking for now. Gonna go ahead and just dig down. Jeez, it's hard to find an open spot. There, that'll clear things up a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and, oops, I broke my sign. That's not good. That was a dumb maneuver. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set, is this my Stella sign? Yes, this is my Stella sign. So I'm going to set that teleport there. Get it out of my hands so I don't break it. And then let's get out the excavator and we'll just start digging our way down. We are after destabilized redstone ore and possibly anything else we find here. And just vein mining like crazy seemed to work last time, so let's just do that. I have the saturation, may as well. Whoa, there's a little bit of copper there. A little bit of gold. Is that rutile ore? Yes, nice. Ooh, what's that? Topaz. Aha. There's the beast that we're after. So let's make a mess. Oh, I'm silk touching, so I don't think I'm going to be spreading a mess everywhere. Again, I'm not sure how much of this we're going to need. So we'll just pick up a nice handful of it for now. And any rutile ore we see. Ooh, and iridium too. Nice. And we found this. That's handy. I haven't looked recently where our rutile levels are at from mining on Luna. Alright, so I think we got what we need here, except let's go ahead and keep digging down to bedrock and see if we've got anything else of interest there. Where did we come down? Here. We got all the good stuff here. Alright, we're down at bedrock. Let's just dig around a bit here. See if there's any draconium or draconium-like stuff. Got nuclear craft stuff. Alright, so the things that we're probably going to need in big bulk are iridium and titanium. So we've already got a bunch of draconium. So I think I'm going to be moving my vein miner over here. So there's just lots of good stuff here. Alright, I'm not seeing anything extra here, so I think we're about done here. So now, we're probably getting on in the episode, so let's go ahead and... It's nighttime and I still don't see any monsters or anything. That's cool. Let's go ahead and teleport back upstairs. And then, still no monsters up here. This place is just lovely. Shooting star. Oh no, that's a constellation. Alrighty, so we've got our teleport spot there. Just gonna throw some light around here so I can see it where I dug before. I think those stick around. Alright, so let's head back. Taking off back to the station, and I need to pick our next planet. We've got two more things to find. That's the end stone version of Draconium and the Ender version of Clathrate. So we want to find this, which means we want to find that. Those all seem to be about the same percentage. So we got a lot of places there. Well, not a lot, I guess it's only 2 pages. Mars, Kepler-119, etc. Descend onto our space station. Meanwhile, we'll continue to look up our next target. So the other one was Draconium. This Draconium. Alright, looks like Mars or Kepler-119. I guess they're both in the same spot. Whoa, that graphics thing is annoying. So yeah, Mars or Kepler-119. Or Feluca or Kelt 3. Dismount. How are we doing on fuel? We've still got over half a tank of fuel. That's after 2 descents and 2 returns. I'm going to throw just a couple of buckets in there. Where's a bucket? There's a bucket. So let's see. Can I do this? Apparently. Takes the bucket and kicks it back out at me, but that's alright. Alright, so now we got well over half a tank. Cool, cool. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to run back to the base. I'm going to fix our space station sign. And I am going to put some of this stuff away. And I'm going to take a small break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to head to, I don't know, maybe Kepler-119 and check it out. And hopefully that will be the end of our chapter for advanced rocketry. Be back in a second. All right, we are coming in for a landing on Kepler-119. Alrighty. Got a Kepler-119 sign ready for us here, so we'll set a teleportation spot. And then the episode's getting on in length, so let's just get right to it. Oxidized ferric sand. Let me go ahead and grab us a little of that just in case we might need it for something. But then let's just go ahead and do what we do. So we are here looking for the resonant clathrate and the instone draconium. So I was taking a look at our fuel consumption. We've warped, I don't know, 3 or 4 times now. Seems like we're using about a half a stack of dilithium crystals per warp. If it says we have 1,000 fuel and it's going to cost 500, it seems like that's roughly half a stack. So we've probably got all the dilithium we're ever going to need, but I don't know if it's required in any kind of we've got iridium here, that's cool, and rutile ore, cool. Where are we at? Y29. Sort of expecting to find some of the... well, we got the destabilized redstone. That's not what I was expecting to find. I hope the JEI wasn't mislabeled. Plenty of iridium. That's nice. But yeah, I was sort of hoping to see the resonant version of that. Let's go a bit deeper, see what we see. We may have been misled. This is not looking like the place we're going to find instone draconium or resonant clathrate. So we may have been hornswoggled. Let me just double check before we take off. So we are looking for this stuff. World Gen, Kepler-119, that's where we're at. There's supposed to be tons of it, between about 25 and 50 something, and we did not see any. And that's like an instone kind of thing. And then the other one was draconium. This, and that's supposed to be reasonably common in the down near basalt here. And I think, whoa, I think we'll take a quick little dip in the old lava there. Alright, I think we've been hornswoggled. I think JEI is incorrect or out of date. Things have changed or something. We found some lava. Fly around a bit. I'm not seeing anything that looks instony. Yep, I think this is a bust. So we're going to have to go try some more planets. Alright, well, you can't win them all. So we're going to call it an episode here. I'm going to go back upstairs and I'm going to go pick another planet to go to. So the other one that it says this stuff is on is Mars, Feluca, and Kelt 3. And clathrate also says Mars, Kelt 3, and Feluca. So I'm not sure Mars is that way either. I thought I saw a video of somebody going to Mars and I didn't see a lot of in-stone flavored stuff there. So maybe we'll try Kelt 3 or Feluca. But for now, we're going to call this an episode. We're getting there. I think we're 1 or 2 planets away from getting everything we need to close this chapter. And then we can start working on in-game stuff. Alrighty, I'll talk to you next time. Bye.